Yeah, I've got Star Swing Runner in F
Alright.
or C.
I can transpose that for sure. Down a step. You'd be perfect with the C trumpet, right? Just read it as is. It's in a B flat part.
I've got I've got all the parts in their own keys, but I don't know if the singers will like different keys or.
Well,
But
so
I mean, we can.
my iPad here.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention? Thank you. Welcome. The graduation ceremony is about to start. Momentarily, your graduates, led by St. George's University faculty, will begin their march down the aisle to their seats. As a courtesy to your fellow guests, we request that you remain seated until the ceremony has ended and the graduates and faculty have marched out of the stadium. We make this request in the interest of providing the best opportunity for all to view the ceremony. The university has hired professional photographers who will photograph every graduate as their diploma is awarded by Chancellor Modica. The resulting photograph will be made available to each graduate free of charge by email. These photographs are taken from the best possible vantage point and should serve to document this important moment in the best possible way. You will have further opportunity to take photographs in the plaza after the ceremony. So please, sit back, relax, and enjoy this ceremony. Thank you.
Good morning. Please be seated.
Here we go. Oh, wait.
Chancellor Modica, members of the Board of Trustees, deans, other members of the dais, graduates, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. My name is Dr. Glenn Jacobs, and I am the Provost of St. George's University. It is my pleasure to welcome you to the university's 2022 commencement exercise for the School of Veterinary Medicine. Please rise for the national anthems of the United States of America and Grenada.
You don't need to stand this way.
We're gonna play the one.
Here, you can use my stand. Don't worry about it.
Star Spangled, A flat.
We'll play a little intro for him.
You got some music down there?
One. Just me and you. One.
From the beginning or where? Okay.
One.
Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Super. 4 beats? Yeah. You ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3.
Hail Grenada, land of ours, we pledge ourselves to thee. Let's hearts and hands in unity to reach our destiny. Ever conscious of God, being proud of our heritage, may we with faith and courage aspire, build, advance as one people, one family. God bless Please remain standing as Reverend Monsignor John O'Grady offers the invocation. I'll stand around your bush. You good?
Not everyone believes in God. Some people are agnostics. Different people have different images of God. And different religions have different images of God. I've never liked the image of God from Aristotle, where God is an efficient cause. God does things. God controls things. I like rather the image of a God who is a transcendent God, a God who supports, a God who encourages. I asked blessings on St. George's University and School of Veterinary Medicine, faculties, students, and staff. Eastern cultures and religions revere their ancestors. In the Christian tradition, followers revere those who have preceded us, and we call them saints. In particular, most people revere St. Francis of Assisi, who loved animals. The wolf was his brother. In adapting his famous prayer, I pray for all of you, waiting the conferral of the degree Doctor of Veterinary Medicine. I ask you to bow your heads. May these soon-to-be doctors of veterinary medicine a channel of peace, bringing reconciliation between people and animals. When pet owners face despair, help them to have hope. Where there is sadness, let them bring joy. Grant that they may console, and in so doing, let them be consoled. Help them to understand both their patients and their owners. Aid them in giving love both to animals and to people. For when these graduates give themselves, they will receive. Let them not be troubled about yesterday or anxious about tomorrow. Let them live fully each day as doctors of veterinary medicine. May the gifts they have received in their studies, so that they may be a blessing to both animals and their owners. And when each day is done, give them a sense of accomplishment and joy in knowing they have made this a better world for animals and for people. I make this prayer to the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, the God of Sarah, Rebecca, Rachel, and Leah, the God of Muhammad, the God of Buddhists and Hindus and Sikhs, and the God of the Virgin of Nazareth, and the God and Father of Jesus Christ.
Please be seated. Thank you, Monsignor O'Grady. On the dais are our administrators, faculty representatives from the School of Veterinary Medicine, representatives of the clinical faculty, and alumni officers. Allow me to introduce our dais guests to you. From my right, Associate Professor and Medical Director, Small Animal Clinic, Dr. Wayne Sylvester. Associate Professor, Department of Large Animal Medicine and Surgery, Dr. Stacy Byers. Professor, Department of Pathobiology, Dr. Richard Kabusu. Dean of Alumni Affairs, Dr. C.V. Rao. The Reverend Monsignor John O'Grady. President Dr. G. Richard Olds. Chancellor Dr. Charles R. Modica. Dean of the School of Veterinary Medicine, Dr. Neil Olson. Senior Associate Dean of the School of Veterinary Medicine, Dr. Ralph Larson. Associate Professor, Department of Small Animal Medicine and Surgery, and President, School of Veterinary Medicine, Alumni Association, Dr. Tara Patterson. Dean of Students, Dr. Lucy Clunes. Vice President and Dean Emeritus for Alumni Affairs, Margaret A. Lambert. Associate Dean of the School of Veterinary Medicine, Dr. Lauren Nikki Wise. Assistant Professor, Department of Small Animal Medicine and Surgery, Dr. Amanda Maransek. Professor and Chair, Department of Anatomy, Physiology, and Pharmacology, Dr. Hector Zerpa. That's it. I'd like to extend our thanks to the families, friends, faculty, and staff for your support and commitment to ensuring the success of our students in the pursuit of their lifelong dreams. You are here because our graduates recognize you as essential components in their success, and your mission does not end here. You should continue to foster their development and encourage adherence to their professionalism in this lifelong process of learning. A commencement ceremony provides an opportunity for reflection about the value of your education, and we must answer the question, what are we really celebrating? For us, this ceremony is a symbol of confidence that you are now equipped for the world into which you are entering. We have equipped you with the basic skills necessary for your profession, and you should continue learning to keep pace with the changing world around us. Your academic qualifications will help to open opportunities, but beyond that, you must demonstrate your ability to learn and grow in the fields you choose. You will be stretched in many directions throughout your career, and you will rely on your core values to guide you. These values cannot be material concerns, but must be rooted in immutable principles that will sustain and bear you up through the storms. Today is about recognizing your ability to embrace the opportunities ahead of you, and we join with your family and friends in applauding you. Thank you. I now take great pleasure in introducing Dr. Charles R. Modica, Chancellor and Chairman of the Board of Trustees of St. George's University.
Good morning. I'm glad God didn't give me the ability to play tennis because it gets pretty warm in here, I just realized. It's so nice to be here in person and not virtually. As you may know, I'm the founding chancellor of the university, which is how I got my job at 29, just out of law school. And I'm proud of that because I've touched the lives of many great people that have worked hard, gone to Grenada, got MDs and now DVMs and all sorts of degrees over the years. And I'm proud to be associated with you in whatever little way that might be. I know I haven't interacted with many or most of you at all, and I recognize that being the founder and the old guy, you get pride in the memories as well as the current things that happen. And those virtual ceremonies, they were tough because you would have been a little, those little tiles all over the place. So to look at you and tell you how proud I am of you is more meaningful for my heart, knowing that you've done well. And there's one special graduate here today who I met coming in. And I remember when she was getting into the school, I spoke to her parents, hadn't seen them in years. And then we had a pandemic, and her mom gave me this photograph. And that's me and her mom, 38 years ago. 38 years ago, when she was getting her MD degree at St. George's University School of Medicine. That graduation was in the United Nations. We had smaller classes. We used to have them right in the UN. And that mom met her husband at St. George's University. He's also a graduate. They both have MDs. They both graduated in '84. And that's Matt Coppola and Candy Carbonzano. And Maria, their daughter, I think, is in this class today. I saw her earlier. Come on, you raise your hand. Don't be... And I know in her heart right now, Maria's saying, why did my mother give this guy that photograph today? But those are the memories. Those are the things that happen that make you recognize the significance of learning and going to Grenada, interacting, meeting people, sometimes getting married. And 38 years later, their daughter's graduating. So I want to tell you all, I'm very proud of you. Luckily, I won't take much more of your time. But I can tell you that the School of Veterinary Medicine has made Grenada proud because it was a later addition to the university. It was '99, about 15 years after they graduated the School of Medicine. And I can tell you, my wife's here today, and she's always telling me when we go onto the campus, she said, okay, that's a vet student, that's a human med student. I said, how can you tell them apart? She goes, trust me, I can tell them apart. So you are a special class, and I have a very deep love for the human med students, as you know, the MDs that started it all. But they have one species to deal with, as far as I know. And you have, I think, 9,999 more, if there's 10,000 species of animals or so. So God bless you all. I'm just so proud to be here with you today. I wish we were back. I better not say this too loud, or they might turn off the lights here. But I wish we were back in Lincoln Center. But as you know, they're revitalizing it, and that's why we're here today. But the best news, always look at the good news. We're here together. We're here together. God bless you, all of you.
Thank you, Chancellor Modica. It is now my pleasure to invite to the podium President of St. George's University, Dr. G. Richard Olds.
Well, welcome, graduates and family and friends in the audience, to our in-person graduation. I know it's been a difficult couple of years with our virtual graduations. In fact, we're joined today by several members of earlier classes that wanted the opportunity to get their degree in front of their family and friends, and we will welcome all of them to the graduation ceremony today. Now, in addition to being president of St. George's University, I'm actually a member of the faculty of both the School of Veterinary Medicine and the School of Human Medicine, and that's because I'm an expert in diseases that are transmitted from animals to humans and vice versa, and if you will, so-called one health, one world diseases. And I think we're reminded of the importance of that field by the pandemic that we are living through at the moment. Recall that COVID-19, and originally a bat virus, undoubtedly was transmitted through yet an unknown species of animals and eventually transmitted to human beings. And after more than hundreds of millions of humans got infected, those humans are now infecting a variety of wild and domestic animals, including cats and deer and mink. And so clearly that's evidence for the importance of One Health. The second epidemic that hasn't gotten as much press but is more recent is the monkeypox epidemic. And interestingly, people haven't talked much about that as a One Health disease. I'm intimately familiar with monkeypox because I actually took care of the original index case of the first epidemic in the United States in 2003 in Milwaukee. And that pandemic was introduced in the United States by the importation of a Gambian rat into a gray market vendor put in his garage in Chicago, Illinois, along with 100 prairie dogs that had been sucked out of a prairie dog home in West Texas. And those now infected prairie dogs were distributed throughout Wisconsin and Minnesota as pocket pets for unsuspecting children and adults. Well, the index case was a veterinarian, and that veterinarian had been bitten by a prairie dog brought in by a 4-year-old as her sick prairie dog. I remember walking down to the emergency room, and the house staff had told me that the patient had swollen lymph nodes, and I thought, oh, this is going to be a case of bubonic plague, which, by the way, prairie dogs carry. And I walked in, and on his fingers were umbilicated pustules. I'm old enough to know what that means. Younger doctors have never seen smallpox before. And I thought, well, this can't be smallpox, at least I hope it wasn't. And monkeypox that never left Africa, I thought it must be vaccinia or cowpox, since I lived in Wisconsin. There's a lot of cows there. Well, 4 days later, the CDC told us, and we were all in isolation, that this was monkeypox. So clearly, animals and humans have an intimate relationship with each other, and as a result, that's the importance of One Health. Now, as a result of being an international health person, I've traveled around the world studying various One Health diseases, and I've been struck by the fact that in many countries, healthcare professionals are listed as their country's national heroes. In fact, for over 30 years, I worked in the Philippines, and the national hero, #1 national hero of the Philippines, is Dr. Jose Rizal. Now, Dr. Rizal was a physician. Now, I have no idea whether he was a decent physician or not. That was lost in the annals of history. But Dr. Rizal is the national hero of the Philippines because he spoke out against the atrocities performed by the Spanish colonial government that occupied his country for 400 years. And as a result of that, speaking out for his country and his community, he was put in front of a firing squad and killed. Now, I'm not going to suggest that all of you become heroes by facing a firing squad, but I would say that it's important to recognize that it's not enough as a healthcare professional to just do a good job of taking care of your clients and taking care of the various people that come to your door. There is a responsibility as healthcare professionals to work toward the betterment of your community, the betterment of your country, yes, the betterment of the world. And I can tell you this world's in great need of help and improvement. So today you will all be graduating, and I know that you're all going to be extremely well-trained veterinarians. Your faculty have worked hard to teach you. You've worked very hard to learn the material. You have mastered both the art and the science of your noble profession, and I'm sure you'll all be great veterinarians. But as you walk across the stage today, it is my hope that we're graduating at least a few heroes. Thank you and God bless.
Thank you, Dr. Olds. I now invite to the podium Dr. Neil Olson, Dean of the School of Veterinary Medicine, who will lead us through the next part of our program. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Jacobs. When I arrived here at Arthur Ashe Stadium this morning, I could sense an intense energy amongst our graduates. I'm confident that all of the family members that are here probably felt energized as well. I certainly felt energized. It's just so inspiring to be with you, and as opposed to the past 2 years when we were doing the virtual graduation. Just want to say, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests and honored graduates, It's really a privilege for me to welcome each of you to our 2022 academic convocation of St. George's University School of Veterinary Medicine. This is a very special day, as you know, particularly for the 208 women and men who have completed 4 rigorous years of veterinary medical training. And that's in addition to several years of undergraduate studies, and who, in a few minutes, will embark upon their professional careers as the world's newest veterinarians. With the addition of these new graduates today, the School of Veterinary Medicine will have produced nearly 2,000 doctors of veterinary medicine since our first graduating class in 2003. It is my pleasure now to invite Dr. Tara Patterson, President of the School of Veterinary Medicine Alumni Association, to the podium for a few remarks. Dr. Patterson.
Good morning, and a warm, sunny Grenadian good morning to you all, especially to those we celebrate today, the SGU SVM class of 2022, and those members of the classes of 2020 and 2021 who are also joining us today. It is my sincere honor and privilege to join you on this momentous occasion in this fantastic venue as president of the SGU School of Veterinary Medicine Alumni Association. I've been a proud member of the SGU family since I began my studies as a member of the charter class when the vet school opened their doors in August of 1999. And I joined the SVM faculty upon graduation in 2003. What an amazing experience it has been to watch this school grow and evolve over the last 20 years. I will be forever grateful to St. George's University and Dr. Alan Pensick, who interviewed me many moons ago, for giving me the opportunity to become the veterinarian and veterinary educator I am today. As an SGU alumnus, I hope that you too will move forward with the same gratitude to this institution that has helped you fulfill your dreams. As an SGU alum, I wear my SGU badge with pride. And as the newest members of our SGU alumni family, I hope that you will too. The unique experiences that you all have had at SGU will mold you forever. These experiences have helped you to be more resourceful. They have taught you not to take things for granted. And while the pandemic has made us all more resilient, this was a strength of our graduates long before COVID-19. I know for a fact that there's veterinary clinics out there who seek our graduates because they know that we are unique, and SGU has provided us with an exceptional education. Some of you will one day own your own practice, and what better way to give back to your alumni fraternity than to seek and hire a fellow SGU grad. I feel that our alumni are one of the greatest resources at St. George's University. Within the veterinary fraternity, our alumni provide mentorship to our students and new graduates. And probably some of you here today were a part of our alumni student mentorship program. We hope that once you have settled in your career as a veterinarian, that you too will mentor a student, a new graduate, or maybe a prospective student. Our alumni are out there doing amazing things, and their knowledge and expertise, and share their knowledge and expertise with us through continuing education opportunities with their fellow SGU graduates. We hope that you will take advantage of the resources that your Alumni Association has to offer you. Visit our alumni portal on the SGU website. Make the most of the SGU network that you've already created through your colleagues, your faculty, and our alumni. The only thing that your Alumni Association asks of you is to not shy away from the SGU emails that you might find in your inbox. Some of these will actually be seeking information that is genuinely needed for accreditation. So please do your part as a responsible alumnus. This is so incredibly important. And don't worry, at this time, emails from your Alumni Association will not be begging you for money. But every so often, we may communicate with you about our initiatives and fundraisers. So as a shameless plug today, buy your Grenada chocolate outside in the plaza before you leave. The funds that are raised are used in part to sustain the SVM Alumni Scholarship Award. It was formerly known as the SVM Alumni Award, which is given each term to a sixth-term student. I would like to recognize one of our award winners from this graduating class who's here with us today, Cody Cragnolin. At this time, I would also like to take this opportunity to recognize and thank St. George's University for their ongoing support of all SGU alumni associations. We have a great team leading our alumni affairs, and we look forward to further growth in our association in the years to come. As you leave here today, remember to be grateful and a proud SGU alumnus. It is with immense pleasure that I welcome the class of 2022 to the SGU alumni family and wish you all the best as you embark on your next journey in veterinary medicine. Congratulations.
Thank you, Dr. Patterson. Graduates, very shortly, you will receive your diploma. But first, Chancellor Modica will formally confer your degree. Will the candidates for Doctor of Veterinary Medicine please stand? I now invite Chancellor Charles Modica to formally confer your degrees.
Thank you, Dean. It is with the greatest admiration and utmost respect that I, Charles Modica, Chancellor of St. George's University, by virtue of the authority vested in me pursuant to the Grenada Act of Parliament of 1976 as amended, upon recommendation of the faculty and deans of the School of Veterinary Medicine, do hereby confer upon the members of these graduating classes the degree of Doctor of Veterinary Medicine. Congratulations.
Please be seated. Thank you, Chancellor Modica. The National Veterinary Honor Society has selected St. George's University to be the home of a chapter. Our school is the first international school to receive this honor. Several of our graduates today have been inducted as Phi Zeta members. Each member will be recognized as they cross the stage. And now, we will receive the Doctor of Veterinary Medicine candidates on stage, where they will be hooded one by one by Dr. Wise, Dr. Morancic, Dr. Zerpa, Dr. Byers, Dr. Kabusu, Dr. Larson, or Dr. Sylvester. Graduates, upon entering the stage, from your right, in the initial tranche of 7 student graduates, come all the way to the far left of the stage. And you will be hooded by one of the faculty members. After you are hooded, please hand your name card to Dr. Tara Patterson. Dr. Patterson will then call your name. You will walk across the stage where the Chancellor will greet you and hand you your diploma. I respectfully ask guests not to interrupt the ceremony by taking pictures, especially in the forward section of our hall. Pictures will be taken by the official photography team. Thank you. So I now ask the graduates to begin to come up to the stage.
Wait. I need the cards. Wait, right there. Okay, we're good. At Dallas Astron, Port Jefferson Station, New York. Emily Shookman, Harpersville, New York. Alexandra Frangiosa, Saratoga, Pennsylvania. Sherry Marie Hines, Columbia, South Carolina. Jennifer Collins Hall, East Worcester, New York. Alyssa Richards, Lorain, Ohio. And Logan Steets, Argyle, Wisconsin. Haley Embleton, Milford, Delaware. Kara Good Molinaro, Waterford, Virginia. Caitlin Cameron, Mount Sinai, New York. Taryn Mooney, Deptford, New Jersey. William Hall, Langhorne, Pennsylvania. Jessica Reuter, Bayshore, New York. Anna Ritz, Albany, New York. Haley Mitchell, Chester Springs, Pennsylvania. Abigail Kenley, State College, Pennsylvania. Sophia Todorovich, Carroll Stream, Illinois. Christina Metral, Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Jessica Solomon, Middleborough, Massachusetts. Brittany Hoven, Paramus, New Jersey. Jacqueline Compta, Kingwood, New Jersey. Aaron Worley, Tulsa, Oklahoma. Lauren Gaddy, Jackson, Georgia. Leanne Lee, Livingston, New Jersey. Elena McGinley, Fayetteville, New York. Victoria Zaron, Hartsdale, New York. Brian Callie, Randolph, New Jersey. Parvane Larashani, Villanova, Pennsylvania. Joseph and Candela, Mandeville, Louisiana. Tristan Hackney, Brooklyn, New York. Rick Mullis, Brownsburg, Indiana. Ilka Natalie Bott Wentworth, Boontown Township, New Jersey. Laura Graham, Weymouth, England. Haley Bernal, San Diego, California. Natalie Enriquez, Elizabeth, New Jersey. Crystal Mendoza, Cebu, Philippines. Caitlin Greninger, 9 Mile, Montana. Sarah Quinlan, Oak Lawn, Illinois. Ariana Monteroso, Tucson, Arizona. Ashley Knott, Shawnee, Oklahoma. Aaron Stenslin, Thornton, Colorado. Courtney Cobb, Mansfield, Texas. Lindsay Muse, Sparta, New Jersey. Lisa Gale, Jamul, California. William Reeves, Nashville, Tennessee. Rebecca Martin, Port Nex, Texas. Andrew Thompson, Woodstock, Georgia. Garrett Mock, Ridgeland, South Carolina. Olivia Willis, St. Louis, Missouri. Laura Carula Martinez, Miami, Florida. Amanda Wisty, Waterbury, Connecticut. Brittany Nealand, Staten, Oregon. Carly Bristol, Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Stephen Shepard, Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Montana Loveday, San Jose, California. Tasha Folletti, Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. Kara Wilhelm, Waterloo, Indiana. Christina Kelly, Belfast, Maine. Jaron Raudier, Kansas City, Missouri. Yvette Sepulveda, Hermosillo, Mexico. Sarah Dargenio, Montreal, Canada. Madison DeRubio, Lincoln, Rhode Island. Maxwell Beecroft, Virginia Beach, Virginia. Megan Levitt, Las Vegas, Nevada. Nicole Kizalevich, Lexington, Massachusetts. Jennifer Kirk, Townsend, Massachusetts. Kristen Walter, Salem, Connecticut. Monique Petrie, Tampa, Florida. Toke Kozak, Edmonton, Canada. Morgan Demang, Slidell, Louisiana. Kristen Vargo, Hartville, Ohio. Elizabeth Tyler, Seaford, New York. Megan O'Brien, San Jose, California. Christian Small, Coral Springs, Florida. Dominic Mezot, sorry, I apologize. Dominic Mezzanotti, I'm so sorry, Dominic, I'm just doing so good. Forest Hill, Maryland. Connor Gallagher, Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania. Christina Mastro Monaco, Montreal, Canada. Justine McKinnon, Fairfax, Virginia. Alexander Sampanis, Antioch, California. Sasha Dabrowski, Sacramento, California. Travis Jackson, Riddle, Ohio. Ethan Graham Porter, Morgan, Utah. Nathan Strauss, Missoula, Montana. Nicole Fenig, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Sydney Friedman, Pine Brook, New Jersey. Kristen Powell, Calgary, Canada. Lasit Chavez, Houston, Texas. Christine Tripp, Austin, Texas. Bree Edmister, Tampa, Florida. Caitlin Fleming, Hicksville, Ohio. Jasmine Fearon, Freeport, New York. Chanel Calhoun, Palestine, Texas. Brianna Viglietta, Long Island, New York. Maria Coppola, being hooded by her mother, Dr. Carmela Coppola, SOM graduate, 1984. Chandler Chase, Plano, Texas. Kelly Ramos, East Hanover, New Jersey. Marissa Curo, Falston, Maryland. Thank you. Jennifer Castañeda Barros, Las Palmas de Gran Canaria, Islas Canarias, Spain. Micah Tarpley, Manny, Louisiana. Virginia Glazebrook, Columbia, South Carolina. Rachel Atkinson, Simcoe, Ontario, Canada. Alexandra Baker, Buffalo, New York. Rihanna Gonzalez, Bay City, Texas. Ethan Egley, Dryden, Canada. Sarah Wentola, Warren, Michigan. Lillian Gilbert, Chatham, New York. Rachel Esther Hayan Benyes, Venezuela. Haley Moore, Bastrop, Texas. Athanasia Karagianis, Elmwood Park, New Jersey. Audrey Dollinger, Pavilion, New York. Kayla Mochizuki, Oxnard, California. Haley Farris, South Carolina. Christina Chavez, Denver, Colorado. Ariel Fleischman, Chicago, Illinois. Caitlin Nye, Sunrise, California. Amber O'Connell, Carmel, Indiana. Jocelyn Kelly, Montville, Connecticut. Jared Hammett, Spotsylvania, Virginia. Amanda Broder, Paw Paw, Michigan. Nukia Sweetman, Johnstown, New York. Shannon Milliken, Stockbridge, Georgia. Maria Barahona, Atlanta, Georgia. Delisa Bueno, San Antonio, Texas. Cassandra Martell, Gorham, Maine. Brittany Forrest, Parsippany, New Jersey. Hannah Narberg, Syracuse, New York. Kelly Grogg, Grand Rapids, Michigan. Alexa Pensabene, Harrington Park, New Jersey. Olivia Valente, Jacksonville, Florida. Kayla Briley, Marion, Ohio. Elizabeth McGarvey, Westbrook, Maine. Margaret Pratt, Houston, Texas. Erica Foster, Cerritos, California. Yuna M., Syosset, New York. Orit Barahan, Delray Beach, Florida. Maria Fuzilov, Brooklyn, New York. Emily Johns, Jacksonville, Florida. Christina Lunk, Hampton, Georgia. Natasha Virarutna, Los Angeles, California. Carice Rios, El Monte, California. Luis Garcia, San Diego, California. Jennifer Maldonado Rivera, Villalba, Puerto Rico. Aaron Mundorf, Westfield, Massachusetts. Amanda Ghetto, Medina, Ohio. Jessica Pawlowski, Lackawanna, New York. Daniel Salinas, Miami, Florida. Jessica Sturms, Hinsdale, Illinois. Adam Cabrera, Wakanda, Illinois. Laura Bailina, Hampton, New Jersey. Kayla Anderson, Westbury, New York. Paula Sutherland, Kings Mills, Ohio. Genevieve Johnson, Easton, Maryland. Annalise Godow, Bristol, Connecticut. Jamie Remillard, Northfield, Massachusetts. Justina Mark, Scarsdale, New York. Correction, Justina Lee Mark. Chanakan Kajor Sakai, Bangkok, Thailand. Zachary Cather, Finksburg, Maryland. Adam Kendrott, Rochester, New York. Cody Cragnolin, Ulster County, New York. Taylor Schultz, Leawood, Kansas. Joshua McHarg, Odenton, Maryland. Mark Blanc, Diego Martin, Trinidad and Tobago. Colin Lease, Houston, Texas. Christy Armas, Miami, Florida. Allison McCourt, Long Valley, New Jersey. Lindsay Pop, Crystal Lake, Illinois. Laura Beeler, Tabernacle, New Jersey. Irvin. Taylor Adams, Irvin, Kentucky. Mei Wang, Beijing, China. Romina Morgan, Fort Worth, Texas. Catherine Williams, Hockeyson, Delaware, being hooded by her parents. Galmari Davia, Puerto Rico. Ashley McFrederick, Port St. Lucie, Florida. Jennifer Nguyen, San Jose, California. Jaylene Haynes, class of 2020, from Grenada. Sarah Cantini, class of 2020, Montreal, Canada. Priscilla Pozo, class of 2020, Queens, New York. Anne Marie Alberta, Sayreville, New Jersey, class of 2020. Jasmine Duperval, Nesconset, New York, class of 2020. Kim Fol-yoon, Johannesburg, South Africa, class of 2020. Lauren Rollins, Flagler Beach, Florida, class of 2020. Samantha Jenkins, Toronto, Canada, class of 2020. Adriana Cuesto Amado, San Juan, Puerto Rico. Taya Medill, Winnipeg, Canada. Tyler Oden, Anchorage, Alaska. Lauren McCormick, Edmond, Oklahoma. Tara Walcott, Grenada. Mercedes Leanne Cruz, Bedford, Indiana. Andrea Yorgovan, Illinois. Victoria Phelan, Elk City, Oklahoma. Rachel Monto, Toms River, New Jersey. Alexia Estrada, Fremont, California. Eve Indiviglio, Bronx, New York. Pega Sadeghi, Arlington, Virginia. And yes, last but not least, Kate Montgomery, Riverside, Connecticut.
That's a lot of graduates. I should have mentioned it in my opening remarks that this is the largest class that we've ever graduated, the 2022 class. But you won't hold the record for too long because we're increasing our class size as we go through the next several years. I want to now invite Dr. Lauren Nikki Wise to lead us in the academic oath. Dr. Wise?
Hi, everyone. Along with our graduates, I invite all veterinarians here today, practicing or retired, to stand and join us in reciting the veterinarian's oath. You can find a copy of the oath on the back page of your program. Everybody ready? Okay. Being admitted to the profession of veterinary medicine, I solemnly swear to use my scientific knowledge and skills for the benefit of society through the protection of animal health and welfare, the prevention and relief of animal suffering, the conservation of animal resources, the promotion of public health, and the advancement of medical knowledge. I will practice my profession conscientiously, with dignity, and in keeping with the principles of veterinary medical ethics. I accept as a lifelong obligation the continual improvement of my professional knowledge and competence. Congratulations.
Please be seated. Thank you, Dr. Wise. Class of 2022, if you have not already done so, you may now move your tassel from the right to the left side of your hat to indicate that your degree has been conferred. Doctors of veterinary medicine, it is my true honor to be the first to offer congratulations and welcome you to one of the most noble professions in the world, veterinary medicine. You have been given your diploma, but you cannot be given an education. This must be achieved, it must be earned, and indeed you have accomplished that goal. So accept your degree with pride as a symbol of all that you have achieved. It is a treasure that it cannot be lost, borrowed, or stolen. It will afford you respect and establish you as an authoritative figure in animal health. It will open doors to a wide variety of professional opportunities to serve mankind through the ministering to the needs of billions of animals on this planet and fostering the ongoing evolution of one health, one medicine. While you may now be physically outside of Grenada, you will continue to be an integral part of St. George's University School of Veterinary Medicine. Please be a credit to your alma mater, as I'm sure you will, and support it with good works. Please look to your school for continuing education and consultation. If you can, please find a time to serve as a mentor to the students in classes that follow yours. And please return frequently to share with us the continuing and lifelong education, satisfaction, and joy you will have received as a doctor of veterinary medicine. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in recognizing the accomplishments of the class of 2022, the world's newest veterinarians, with a thunderous round of applause. So, to each of you graduating today, I extend on behalf of St. George's University our very best wishes for a productive and rewarding career in veterinary medicine. I now invite Dr. Olivia Valente of the graduating class of 2022 to make a few remarks. Dr. Valente was selected by her peers to make these remarks. Dr. Valente?
Hey everyone. Okay, let's set up. Okay, so for those who don't know me, my name is Olivia Valente. I'm a part of the class that started in August of 2018, and I've been lucky enough to serve as my class's class coordinator since our very first term. But I didn't do it alone. I had my lovely co-coordinator, Nakia Sweetman, by my side. And I couldn't have done it without her. She deserves to be on the stage just as much as me, if not more. And I'm surprised she's not standing next to me right now, honestly. And the same goes for the class above me, Jen Kirk and Connor Gallagher. They also deserve to be up here just as much as those who were also nominated for this honor. And of course, while I'm doing shout outs, I also have to mention my chocolate lab, Graham, who was with me throughout every stage of vet school and was the biggest supporter of this class. He's cheering us on from home today. But enough of that, all of that. This is about us, the class of 2022, 2021, and 2020. There's something amazing that happened when this group of strangers all moved to an island in the middle of the Caribbean. We bonded quickly and we bonded hard. We became a family that did everything together. We spent hours freezing our butts off in David Brown and Ray and Jan's sis during lecture. We got yelled at by DPSS for snacking in Charter Hall Lab. We watched as the great kingdom that is Belford Hall was built, and then we froze our butts off and got yelled at studying in there. We celebrated birthdays and test wins on Grenada's beach with mojitos from Esther's and mermaid lemonades from Umbrellas. We danced all night at the Brew. We had potluck dinners for every U.S. and Grenadian holiday. No matter what you did in Grenada, whether that be teaching DES, learning to dive, participating in IM sports, exploring the island, sailing to Tobago Cay, going on a hash, you did it with your SGU family. We were so lucky to have each other during those times, and we are so lucky to have those memories of our time in Grenada, so hold on to them. I can confidently say that the obstacles this class has overcome to get to this point are far more than any other graduating veterinary class this year. We left behind family and friends and moved to another country to follow our dreams. We entered a rigorous program that mentally and sometimes physically pushed us almost to our breaking points. We were then unexpectedly plucked from our island home due to a global pandemic in the middle of midterms week, I might add. And we had to complete the most important portion of our didactic learning online in our separate homes. Then we all went off to complete our clinical year at different host universities and had to prove ourselves as outsiders in a class of people who spent their past 3 years together. We never got to return to our island home. We never got our proper goodbye to our island or to our beloved professors or to each other. And despite all of that, we made it here. We are resilient, and it's because of this that I know this class is ready for our next chapter as veterinarians. I know it's customary for graduating speakers to end with a quote that makes you feel inspired, but I'm not going to do that because this class doesn't need it. What we've done up to this point is inspirational enough. What I am going to leave you with is this. Please, please stay in touch. I want to know what you are doing. I want to know where you are, like a crazy helicopter mom. But really, if we've learned anything throughout the past couple years, it's that this path we've chosen is not always going to be nice to us. Just like in school, this family will always understand what we've been through and what we are going to go through more than anyone on the outside. So with that being said, stay in touch and visit each other frequently. And don't you ever give up on that bright-eyed, bushy-tailed day one veterinary student who couldn't wait to get to this point because we've worked too hard for it. I cannot wait to see all the amazing things that you all do. I am so proud of this class. Thank you for choosing me to represent us. I love you all so much.
Thank you, Dr. Valente. I now invite Monsignor O'Grady to offer the closing benediction.
In the words of King Henry VIII to his many wives, I promise you I shall not keep you long. You have been blessed in life. You have been blessed with family and friends and colleagues, especially here at St. George's. Parents bless their children. Children should bless their parents. So I want all of you to stand. Raise your right hands over some of your classmates and repeat after me. May life continue to bless you. May you enjoy the company of family and friends. May you have happy memories of St. George's. Finally, in the words of the old Negro spiritual, repeat after me. Free at last, free at last. Thank God in heaven, we are free at last.
Thank you, Monsignor O'Grady. Thank you all for being such a wonderful audience. Let us join in tribute one final hearty round of applause for the world's newest veterinarians. Please remain seated while Chancellor Modica leads the recessional to the rear of the hall, where everyone is invited to celebrate this momentous occasion with family and friends. Please keep the aisles clear so the graduates and DS party may exit first. Good luck and Godspeed.